Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your midday news fix for Tuesday the 24th of February. Labor's not characterising all government borrowing as negative. Leader Chris Hipkins is promising a fiscal plan after the government's budget is unveiled on May 28. Labor's expected to then detail planned major spending initiatives and a proposed targeted capital gains tax. Hipkins says the fiscal plan will include their preferred debt to GDP ratio.
I will say this on debt. At the moment, we're borrowing for the wrong things. Borrowing for long-lived assets, like infrastructure, can be a good investment for New Zealand.
Days after the arrest of the former Prince Andrew, the London Met Police have moved on Lord Mandelson. The former UK ambassador and Labour Minister Peter Mandelson has been arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office for allegedly passing on information to Jeffrey Epstein. ITV Royal Editor Chris Shipp says questions remain about whether the monarchy turned a blind eye to Andrew's behaviour.
Did the late Queen Elizabeth make a misstep in not dealing with this problem earlier and leaving effectively a time bomb for her son King Charles to deal with?
A child hit by a car on Christchurch's Ferry Road in Woolston about 8:40 this morning is seriously injured. A reporter at the scene says it appears a vehicle leaving a driveway hit the child. A group of 10 former women MPs have labelled last year's pay equity changes a flagrant and significant abuse of power. The People's Select Committee, an unofficial group chaired by Dame Marilyn Waring, has released its final report into the changes passed under urgency last year. Political reporter Troy Mattich has more.
The cross-partisan group has written the report based off 3 months of hearings and almost 1,400 submissions. It claims the changes breach New Zealand's commitments under international law. It also claims retrospectively removing rights was a serious violation of the rule of law.
A New Zealand woman is among dozens injured in Nepal's Darding district after a bus to Kathmandu skidded off a mountain road into a river. At least 19 on board were killed and 25 are in hospital. Regional New Zealand appears to be leading the charge as overall retail sales see a lift. Stats NZ data shows the total volume of sales jumped 0.9% in the December quarter compared to the September quarter. Spending was up in 12 regions, with Hawke's Bay seeing the biggest jump, followed by Canterbury and Otago. First Retail Group Managing Director Chris Wilkinson told Mike Hosking sales were up 3.2% in the South Island and 1.4% in the North. Today marks the 4th anniversary of Russian forces mounting a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Peace efforts to date have yielded little results. EU Ambassador to New Zealand, Lawrence Meredith, says Europe's recognising that it needs to do more in terms of defence. To sport. Warriors co-captain Mitch Barnett will leave the club at the end of the NRL League season. He's been given a release from the final year of his contract on compassionate grounds. American skier Lindsey Vonn claims orthopaedic surgeon Tom Hackett saved her broken leg from amputation after she crashed in the downhill event at the Milan Cortina Olympics. And in Premier League football, Manchester United have moved into 4th on the table and a tentative Champions League spot with a 1-0 away win at Everton. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.